Small Business Administration, International Trade Commission, U.S. Postal Service. That was the figure 1-8, some independent federal agencies. Back to the text. Agencies offer a number of special advantages. First, they may be staffed with individuals possessing special expertise in the agency's area of oversight, particularly when that area involves technical issues. Such acumen can be critical to effective decision making. Second, in creating an agency, the legislature can concentrate a great deal of governmental authority over a very limited domain. An independent administrative agency may be accorded legislative power to issue its own rules, which have the force of law and carry heavy penalties for violation. Executive authority to investigate violations of law or the agency's own rules and prosecute offenders. The judicial power actually to adjudicate the cases initiated by its enforcement arm. Finally, this array of authority permits the agency to select its own mode of policy making. It may choose to promulgate rules, issue advisory opinions, or examine situations case by case, possibilities which we'll consider further in Chapter 5. A companion issue to the scope of agency authority is the degree of oversight reserved by the body that created the agency in the first place. Congress, for example, must constantly evaluate whether it has created any Frankenstein monsters. The House and Senate government operations committees perform investigative assessments of agency activity, and other congressional support bureaus, such as the Congressional Research Service, Office of Technology Assessment, and General Accounting Office, also provide data. What then does Congress do when it discovers a monster? One option is to restrain a few limbs. As original creator of all federal agencies, Congress may amend a particular one's enabling act, the law that originally establishes an agency, to prevent or mandate a particular action. The amendment may be as specific as desired. If Congress disapproves of agency's Rule 42, it can simply withdraw the agency's ability to make Rule 42, but leave general agency authority otherwise intact. Congress can also starve the monster until it behaves. A cruder oversight mechanism, congressional power over the purse, can be used to effect wholesale curtailment of agency authority by reduction of funding. The least specific form of oversight is lifespan control, the inclusion of a sunset provision in the agency's enabling act, which terminates its existence at a specified date unless the act is renewed. The executive branches of the state and federal governments also monitor the shape of agency policies. The president, for example, receives evaluations of agency rules and overall performance through a regulatory analysis group of advisors, and also possesses a number of means to restrain wayward agency action. The most important is the president's power of appointment. Article 2, Section 2 of the Constitution gives the president sole discretion to appoint the central leadership of the federal bureaucracy, subject to Senate approval, including the heads of federal agencies. The appointment power probably confers the correlative ability to remove those previously appointed, but the president typically wields this power only to change agency leadership as terms expire. The executive may also reorganize the structure of its bureaucracy, again subject to congressional approval, and executive influence over the budget through OMB provides a degree of financial influence.